Our next story is from India, the world's fifth largest economy, a country vying for superpower status and its rightful place at the United Nations Security Council. There is no denying that India deserves all of this and more. But sometimes the country really doesn't make the best case for itself. Take a look at some of these visuals. These are images from Mumbai, India's financial capital and one of the most expensive cities in Asia. This was the state of Mumbai today. It looks less like a city and more like a wastewater treatment tank before the treatment process begins. About 300 millimeters of rainfall hit the city this morning over a span of 6 hours from 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. and this was the result. 50 flights were cancelled, schools were shut, people were advised to stay home and local trains, the lifeline of Mumbai, faced delays and cancellations. Again, this is India's financial capital, brought to its knees because of the monsoon. And no, this is not some once-in-a-lifetime storm. This is just the beginning of the Mumbai monsoon, the same monsoon that hits the city every single year. So then the question is, why does this keep happening? Why does Mumbai continue to drown in muddy water year after year? And it's not just Mumbai. 2 weeks ago, it happened in Delhi, India's national capital, the political heart of the country. On the 28th of June, the Delhi airport's roof collapsed, killing one person. This was a recently renovated airport expanded at a cost of 8,000 crore rupees. That's almost $1 billion. Is this what $1 billion of taxpayer money buys you in India? There was a lot of finger pointing after this incident about how the airport was built over a decade ago by the previous government. But isn't it the current government's job to maintain the infrastructure they inherit? After all, you aren't only responsible for the things that you have built, you have to maintain everything, no matter who built it and when. That's the maintenance part of things, which both Delhi and Mumbai are clearly doing wrong. But almost nothing compares to Bihar and the state's beleaguered bridges. 12 bridges have collapsed in Bihar over the last month. That's right, 12 bridges. It started on the 18th of June in Araria. And then the dominoes started falling one after the other. Siwan, East Champaran, Kishanganj, Madhubani, the rains kept coming and the bridges kept falling. And once again, Indian taxpayer money sank along with the questionable concrete in the bridges. Bihar has faced heavy rains over the last few weeks. But the bridge collapse phenomenon predates this. There was a collapse in March this year. That bridge cost about $120 million. Last year, we saw a $200 million bridge collapse for the second time. This is the state of Indian infrastructure. Roads turn into rivers, airports crumble and bridges collapse. Which brings me to the question, how does India expect to become a superpower at this rate? To become a developed nation, to attract foreign investment, India needs to get the basics right. Roads are basic infrastructure. So are bridges and flyovers and airports. Anyone looking to invest in your country will judge you on the basics, and India leaves much to be desired on this front. Throughout the decades, that has been the case. At present, countries are looking to de-risk from China. They're searching for alternatives. India should be an obvious choice. But the house isn't in order. And that is why India is facing competition from the likes of Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia and Thailand. India has an abundance of manpower and talent, but dilapidated infrastructure. That is partly why Southeast Asian countries are winning over multinationals. All the countries I mentioned are also tropical, by the way. We all face monsoons, but Southeast Asia seems to have learned how to deal with the rains, and India is still playing catch up. India's rain record won't sink the country, but it will hold us back if we really want to progress at the global stage. We need to demand more from every level of government, because without accountability, we'll keep counting the broken bridges and the shattered airports until the end of time.
Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment.
So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree. One tree for humanity. One tree for Mother Earth. One tree for our future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections, to climate change, to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global south. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.
On the show today, the T20 World Cup Bangladesh moved across to the West Indies. What can you expect from this?
Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange, coming to you from Durban, South Africa. Today we have a special show.
Start with a report on India's shifting nuclear posture. The first time since India officially became a nuclear power.
Hello and welcome to Firstpost America. I'm Aaron Ham, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C.